So this video is for all these introverts who try to have conversations and they try to speak in public but they just can't get it. This video was made for you who is shy as fuck and you have no idea how to actually go and start having conversations. I hope you like it. When I was a kid, I remember I was very shy. I was very like in a street way. I think I was like a pussy. I could never speak in public, and I don't know why. This suddenly changed when I was on like seventh grade or something, and I actually started liking it. And then I tried to figure out, wait, what happened? Why did it happen? What changed inside me? What was the reason? Now I feel confident. And I actually figure out after all those years. And it's so much better to to speak with anyone, because I remember I started shaking. My voice would have cracked, like I would and then it would start like this, and then my voice would suddenly go up, and it was so weird. I felt ashamed of myself because I couldn't express what I was thinking, and I felt that so low status. Like I felt like I was in the bottom of the food chain. Every single person was better than me just because they could actually just go up there and speak the way they wanted to. They could they could articulate their thoughts, and that's how it is. And just try to think with yourself how much you have lost just because you couldn't speak in public. How much girls you could have approached, how much guys you could have approached, how many jobs you could have had if you just had the courage, if you had just had the knowledge of how to speak publicly. How many friends you could have made, deep friends, like who actually care about you and not just want you to play Valorant or something. How many opportunities you closed yourself to, how many things you isolated yourself from just because you were afraid. Or you might even have the courage, you just don't have the knowledge, you just don't know actually how to speak in public. And this is very hard if you are an introvert, because it's so easy to be in your comfort zone. It's so easy just to stay at home and not interacting with anyone, or just hopping on a call on Discord and just talking. Oh yeah, guys, so you wanna play some Valorant? You wanna play some Minecraft? I have a new server on 1.16. And the challenges you have to overcome, because you not only have to get out of your comfort zone, which is already something. When you are starting like this intellectual journey of yours, like this academic journey, it's so like it's so annoying to get out of your comfort zone, because you're always afraid, you're always feeling like that anxiety with you. But trust me when I say it completely changes when you just take the first steps, because those are the hardest to do. When we start to walk, it's so hard to do our first steps, and then we just do it like without actually thinking. You need to change your mindset when you're trying to speak in public, especially if you are an introvert. Because if you are an introvert, you most likely just prefer to stay at home. You might even like those social events, because of course every single, like, you're humans, and humans like to be with other people. The only difference between introverts and extroverts is because introverts need more time alone, they need more time with themselves. But sometimes the introverts are stupid, and we we don't actually realize that we are losing a lot of opportunities we can do. And sometimes we just have the wrong mindset. We may think it is hard to do, but if we just switch our way of thinking, if we think I can easily do it. If you look in the mirror, like look in the mirror and right in your eye, just like I'm looking at the camera right now and say, I will speak in public better than anyone else. No one in my social circle will never ever speak in public better than me from now on. And you just practice and you work your hard ass off to make and do it. You need to think that people want to listen to what you're saying because this is so powerful. Imagine you go to a friends group, you go to a social event, and people look at you and want to hear things. And they want to hear you talking about anything. It doesn't matter the topic. And it's just so much better to live this way. Because you don't feel like a loser when you're going to a social event. Your self-esteem goes up because you can go there, you have like a nice body posture, you speak to girls, you speak to guys, everyone is asking you for advice. Oh, this is just a rhythm. people ask you about People ask your advice, people ask your opinion, and you talk to people, you ask them questions. And then it's just like suddenly you are high on the social hierarchy. Suddenly you're all high status and people want to spend more time with you, even though you don't want to spend time with people. You actually learn that this is a good thing. You learn how to express yourself better. You're not like a 7-year-old kid who cannot actually say what they're feeling, what they're thinking. You can actually express yourself in a way that every single person can understand what you're trying to say. And in my opinion, the best benefit is that you create more bonds with people. You have more friends, and these friends you have, they are so connected to you. You don't feel alone anymore. And honestly, lately and these days, it's so hard not to be alone. Sorry. So how do you actually improve public speaking? The first thing you have to do is practice regularly with yourself. Look in the mirror or grab your phone and press record. And instead of, the voice in your head when you're thinking, because we all have this voice, unless you have like, I don't know, some kind of mental disease or something. We all have those thoughts in our mind that we never say. And the first thing you have to do is start saying them. Start articulating them. Start actually like, okay, what am I thinking? If you're thinking about, let's say you have, I don't know, a nice walk on the park, and you just think, well, the weather is good today and stuff, but you're just thinking, say it out loud, like, damn, the sun is hitting my face today, it's warming up. There is this beautiful couple with their kids walking all together and they're laughing. And this is how the world should be. Think about how green the trees are or how tall they are. If you see a lake, talk to yourself out loud. Damn, this is an amazing lake. This day is wonderful. Not just think to yourself, oh yeah, nice day in the park. Because you are actually on this part, you are actually articulating yourself better. You are saying in a more poetic way what you want. And then when you just get used to it, and this can happen like an hour, in an hour or two you can already be used to it. You start saying this mindfully. So you breathe, you practice mindfulness, you practice meditation. I'll make a video about it like someday, like this week, but I'll make a video about it in a mindful way. It just makes everything a lot easier because you're actually focused on what you are saying. You're not just throwing random words. You're actually, okay, this is what I'm saying, this is what I want to say, and therefore people will understand if I say in this way, and you just speak. Because when we are mindful of what we are doing, it's so much easier to deal with our conversations. And then when you're mindful, you already have like this thought of yours, you can actually articulate it with yourself. You start small, you start articulating it, you start saying it, you start speaking. with small groups of people, one friend of yours, two friends of yours. And this is very powerful because if you are too shy or if you don't have time to do it like in real life, just hop on a call on Discord and try to have this small conversation with people. Try to actually, but not the day-to-day conversation. Try to have deep and meaningful conversation with people, and then try to go to a call with 10 people, okay? And actually try to talk to them. Just don't mute yourself and listen to the conversation. Be an active member, be an active speaker, not just a listener. Because it is important to know how to listen and when to listen, but it's so much important to know when to talk, what to say, what to not say. And never forget, like maybe in real life in Discord no one really cares about it, but your body posture. Look people in the eyes. It's so annoying when you're talking to someone and it's first. Imagine if I'm instead of looking at the camera, I started looking here and it started like I'm looking at me right now. I'm recording with my phone, but isn't it so weird? Like what the fuck am I looking here? Because we like you are looking at me. I hope you're looking at my eyes right now. Are you looking at my eyes? Huh? Are you looking at my eyes? And ask questions. Because there is this book called How to Make Friends and Influence People from Dale Carnegie. Probably you already read it. But this book is very powerful because there's a chapter the writer says, so if you want to be a good speaker, just go in conversations and listen to people speaking. And they will say you are an amazing like you are amazing at speaking, you know how to speak very well. Because when you try to think about it, people are selfish. Humans are selfish beings, we all are. And we all want to speak a lot. We just want to speak and say people. But not many people know how to actually listen. And in this chapter, Dale Carnegie is on a meeting with some people, and he finds a woman, and the woman asks him, "Oh, so how about the book? How about your trips?" Because he does like this vacation trips and stuff. And the author just replies, "Oh, well, it was very good. I went to South Africa. And by the way, didn't you just went there once? How were the animals there?" And the lady just started talking with a smile on her face, and she talked for like 40 minutes. And then they all started realizing that the woman was talking so gently about him, saying that he was an amazing speaker. But hold up, he just said one sentence. And this is the power of you knowing how to ask questions, when to ask questions. Be a good speaker just as you are a good listener. And and in the end, just smile, because when someone is just trying, even my voice is a little bit different when I talk like this. This is this is so like boring. No, this is boring as fuck. When you smile, when you have this joyful, like, my smile is ugly as fuck. Like I have these weird teeth right here. It looks like I don't have a teeth when I smile. But even though it is a joyful manner, it is a joyful trait, people like that. Be aware of your body postures. And there are common fears people have when they're trying to speak in public. And people, some way, are afraid of judgment. But no one really cares about you in the long run unless you have a deep bond with them. Like people don't actually care about you, so they're gonna judge you. So what? People that are gonna judge you probably speak worse than you do. You have to. Why don't you just think that, oh yeah, if people judge me, they're losers, and people who support me trying to improve my speak, well, they're winners. They're actually friends. They're people that are worth it spending my time with. It's just so much better. And also, you're gonna make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. You're not perfect. You ain't perfect. You ain't Jesus. Just stop trying. Oh yeah, but I can't make mistakes. Oh yeah, sure you can. Everyone does, what the hell? and and that's it. There isn't really a secret of how to actually speak better. You just implement these things, and like in 2 weeks, in this little time, 2 weeks, you're gonna speak so much better. You have really like way more confidence, and you will actually see that you are rising on the like status hierarchy, because now you can speak, you can lead people, you can influence people, you can make friends and influence people. So why don't you do it today? Start today. Like finish this video, or you can just go right now. Fuck it. Hop on a call on Discord. Start talking to 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 people. Get the fuck out of your home. Go like talk to your friends. Gather them all. Just like go out and start talking with them. Go to school. Go to work. High school. Just talk to people, bro. Just practice. But right now, like I'm not kidding. Go right now to this shit, man. And there are some additional tips you can implement. First, improve your vocabulary. This is something I'm working on since English is not my main language. And how do you improve your vocabulary? This is so easy. Just read. Read books. Not internet, like Twitter posts. Like read books. And you don't have to read these boring like technical books. No, actually, to improve your vocabulary, it's so much better to read like fantasy books, romance books, action. I have a Notion template. I'm gonna leave some books I really liked reading, and just improve your vocabulary with that. Because this is something I struggle, because I have some words I want to use, but I don't know them in English, only in Portuguese, because my main language. But you can actually try to do it and network with like-minded people. So if you're an introvert and you see, oh, actually there are like 1,000 introverts who are trying to learn how to speak in public just like you, go find them. We can find them together. Like if we have a community, and I plan on doing that in the future, then you're gonna learn in seconds, you're gonna learn in hours, you're gonna learn like in a day. And read the books on public speaking. I will link it down below with the Notion template. And yeah, chill. Bye.